Hey YouTube, question for you. So what do you do after driving 20 plus hours? No, you don't go to bed. That's right, you go to the beach. This is Beach Bum and Dad, and my channel is all about sharing life's adventures. Why don't you come along and let's head to the beach for some power shelling. So we have a pretty good negative low tide. However, the surf is quite rough and not as many shells as I thought, but still pretty good considering I haven't been out here in 2 weeks. We'll just keep looking and see if we find any goodies. That's a pretty cool scallop. So what I'm thinking is, with the amount of shells I'm seeing up here, there's gotta be some down in the water. But like I said, it's pretty rough. Low tide is in about an hour, so maybe the water will recede and we can see what's down there. I can see some shells right on the edge. We'll have to come back in a little bit. Here we go, another flat. One of those spots again. I find a high rack line, lots of shells. So let me turn towards the Gulf and take a peek. And look at that, look at all the shells. Okay, another spot where we'll have to wait till the water goes out. Walk past this. Nice cockle. That's what happens in the dark. You're following the light, and all of a sudden you look by your feet and there's a shell. Cockle and a flat. Nope. Now that I've changed my batteries, I can see a little bit better. And look at that. Look at my footprints are on here. I missed that flat. Okay, I went and got wet again. But this time I ended up with Sozin's cone. That's pretty cool. There's a pretty big flat. Back through the area I have, there you go, I have already shelled, but with the tide receding, so close, so close. I'm expecting, especially in a couple of these shell beds, I'm already soaked up to my knees. And you all know the wind is really blowing. So I don't need to get wet all the way to my waist when I'm wearing jeans. Be nice to find shells on the beach. Went out, we can come back and see if any shells were left for us. Maybe they got washed down the beach. Oh, there's still some in the water. Shells here. See if I can come down here and peek, but I'm getting soaked. Look at them all. Oh! I got soaked. That's not what you want to do in the winter. Get your feet wet. Sprinkle another hole. Bittersweet. Sorry about that. Oh, look at the color on that Imperial Venus. Wow. That's good in there. Shark sight of the day. There's fighting conch. Another flat. That one's pretty cool. of the things I like to do is move when I'm not seeing shells. So I just moved probably a mile down the beach because at the last access I had gone maybe 100 yards on each side, and basically the shells just kind of went away. No more rack line. Move a mile down, maybe 2 access points down, go on the beach, see what you find. If there's nothing there, then just keep moving until you find shells. Rough scallop. Sometimes when you luck into a bunch of rough scallops, you get orange ones and red ones with small dots and red ones with large dots. Pretty cool when you get a bunch of them and line them up side by side. Scalp there. Another cool fighting conch. Now make sure, as you're watching the videos, notice how every day is different. I haven't found any coal shells like this, the bittersweets, in quite some time. And then today, I don't know, like a half a dozen. Oh, what's this? Cone? So close. Some days you luck out and you find a bunch of Florida fighting conchs, and then some days you find half a dozen cones or so. Every day's different. Alright, this was another area I had marked to come back to. See how much the water has receded and if there are any shells here. Otherwise, we have to go in the water. I can see them rolling out there. Oh yes, a Bonnie. Sweet. That's a nice Scotch bonnet too. Leave the sand out. Find them on the beach, like that. All right, back to a rack line that I'm going to double check. Baby's here. And see what I can find. So close. Alright, here. And then I'm putting the shells out in the water. Walking along the beach and you don't have a rack line and then you come to another, remember those spots, because as the waves go in and out, they wash away the sand and expose shells. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's a cool little welcome. So it's low tide right now, and I'm just going to walk in between these, I'd say, I don't know, 4 or 5 rack lines and check the beach and then see what I can find in the water. And a few feet down, another one. Look at that. All right, here's the other rack line. Water's receded pretty good right here. I still see shells down on the edge. We'll go down there in a moment. Let's walk through here and see if we can find anything. Okay. Let's take a peek down here. I think this was the spot where we found the Sozan's cone. It would be nice if, yeah, just getting wet. Nice if it recede a little bit more. So we can take a peek at those shells right there. Alright, let's see where the next wave comes. 93 degrees, wind's howling, and I'm soaked. Well, I see a cockle shell rolling around out there. Let's see if I can get it. Oh wait. Oh, there, got it. Sometimes you gotta dive for them. Let's see what we have in